What's going on, guys? Tyler here, and welcome to a match review of yesterday's game between Charlton Athletic and Luton Town. Now, you're probably wondering, why is there a match review? Where is your match day vlog? And the simple answer to that is, I wasn't at the game. I didn't go. What? You realize that? I know, it sounds bad. I missed probably the greatest game of the season, but unfortunately it was completely out of my hands. My dad fell unwell on Friday night, and he didn't feel any better the day after, on yesterday. So I had to stay at home and take care of things, and take care of some family matters. I know it was the biggest game of the season, and I missed an absolutely incredible performance from Charlton. But in this situation, family comes first. Family comes before football, and there was nothing I can do. So, absolutely gutted that I missed it, because it was just a flawless performance from Charlton. Absolutely incredible game. And we ended Luton Town's 28-game unbeaten run, and we extend ours to 11 by beating them by 3-1. So instead of not giving you guys a video and just leaving it, I've decided to do a match review of today's game. I'm going to be talking about some of the highlights that I've seen, give my thoughts on some key moments in the game, and you guys can get talking about it as well, see what you think. So without any further hesitation, guys, let's get into this match review of that absolutely incredible performance from the Addicts yesterday. So coming into the game, I felt that Bowyer had pretty much fielded our strongest 11, with Phillips in goal, a backline of Solly, Bauer, Sarr and Purrington, Diamond in the middle, Bielik at the heart of the defensive midfield position. So glad to see him back from injury so soon, but as we all know, he's suffered a couple knocks to an area that he's all too familiar with, getting injured. But yeah, it was fantastic to see him back. Midfield was completed with Josh Cullen, Joe Aribo and Johnny Williams, and leading the attacking line was, as usual, Lyle Taylor and Igor Vetekele. I felt that it was the strongest possible team that we could field, and I was really looking forward to getting into that game to see what that team could do. Luton were hit hard with injuries and, of course, suspensions. Of course, James Collins being suspended, Danny Hilton was injured, Kazenga Luar was injured. Some of the players they fielded, like the likes of Elliot Lee, George Moncur, Pelly Ruddock, Andrew Shinney. They had some decent players still out there to field. I felt it was going to be quite a close game, even though Luton's team was hit hard with, of course, the injuries and the red card for James Collins. I felt that they were still going to show their quality, of course, going unbeaten since the 13th of October. They were going to put up a fight, and it was going to be a very, very entertaining game. But Charlton's run at home and in the league in general suggested that it was going to be a very close game. And so the game pretty much started as most of us expected. Luton took an early lead. 15 minutes in, they were playing the ball around down the right-hand side. Pelly Ruddock picked up the ball, ran through, passed the ball through a lunging Patrick Bauer, and Harry Cormick was literally just through, too easy, smashed the ball in on the right side of the goal to make it 1-0 to the Hatters. At that point, I was just thinking, oh, here we go. We're going to end up losing now, aren't we? But, yeah, I think it was quite a sloppy goal to concede. Very easy for Cormick to get in and smash the ball in the back of the net. And I think Luton, as I expected, pretty much, Luton took the lead. But Charlton stayed in the game. They stayed in the game. They kept fighting with their chances. Vetekele was put through on one occasion. 2 Luton defenders were trying to shut him down. He passed the ball through the middle of both of them. Taylor was being held by a defender, but he managed to get a shot off on the left foot and hit the bar. Very close from Taylor there, and we could have been level. Then came probably the biggest talking point of the game and the situation that was up for debate, and that was the first penalty, the first major appeal of the game. I nearly said penalty then. The first major appeal. Dylan Phillips smashed the ball forward to Vetekele, which was nearly reminiscent of the assist that Jed Steer had against Jamie Ward, for Jamie Ward against Bristol Rovers. Vetekele was put through, he kicks the ball in front of him, and the goalkeeper Shea completely wipes him out on the edge of the box. The Charlton faithful screaming for a red card, but the ref gave him a yellow, much to the Charlton fans' frustration. Now, I'm not too sure about this decision. Now, I felt that if Vetekele hadn't touched the ball and put the guy past him, and he'd have taken him out, I felt that would have been a blatant red card. But the ref's excuse for giving him a yellow was the fact that it wasn't a goal-scoring opportunity, even though if Vetekele had gone past Shea, it would have been an open goal. So an open goal is not a goal-scoring opportunity to the referee, apparently. But yeah, I'm not too sure about this one. Let me know in the comments below. Do you think that was a yellow, or do you think it was a red? I'm not too sure, really. To be honest, when I first saw it in my head, I'm like, that's a straight red. But after looking at it a few times, I'm not too sure now. But long story short, the ref gave Shea a yellow card. We took the free kick straight at the wall. didn't really make enough amends of it. And yeah, the first half ended, Charlton were 1-0 down. But Bowyer loves his second half team talks. For pretty much most of the season, if we're like behind or level and we need to get ahead, Bowyer will push Charlton forward and we get ahead and play phenomenally well in the second half. And of course, that's exactly what happened yesterday. Now, there was 2 more penalty appeals in the second half, and of course, one of them come off. I didn't see the second one when I think it was either Williams or Vetakele was wiped out in the box. I'm not too sure. I can't really give my judgment on that because I didn't see it. And then came the penalty that was actually given. Cullen chipped the ball in after Solly passed the ball to him. Taylor, again, he's got his hands... Defender's got hands all over him. Taylor goes down. Penalty's given. Now, justice for the Charlton fans there, but... it's a soft foul. It's a soft one. It is a foul, but it's a soft one. And yeah, we get a penalty. Taylor struts up to the ball as usual, his confident, cocky self, and sends the keeper the wrong way, puts the ball in the back of the net. Charlton are level against Luton. And at that point, I'm thinking, okay, we've got a goal back. Let's keep pushing. I know that we can go out there and break Luton hearts and grab a late winner. And that's exactly what happened. In the 70th minute, lapsadaisical passing from Luton. They give the ball away. Bielik runs through, pushes through, plays in Vetakele and hits a shot on the left foot and it creeps its way into the bottom right corner, putting Charlton 2-0, 2-1 up. And 2 minutes later, Luton, Naby Sarr smashed the ball forward, tried to initiate another attack. The Luton defender heads it down. Then another Luton player tries to clear the ball, smashes it against Williams. It bounces forward to Igor Vetakele. He crosses it in. Taylor sticks a leg out, pokes it into the back of the net. And in the space of 2 minutes, Charlton went from 1-1 to 3-1 up against the side who are top of the league and haven't lost a game in 28 league games. The scenes at the Valley must have been absolutely incredible. And I'm fuming. I'm absolutely gutted that I missed that yesterday. Honestly, the scenes must have been absolutely insane. I've seen some footage. Honestly, unreal. Absolutely unreal. And I just couldn't believe what I was just seeing. I couldn't believe what I was hearing, what I was seeing. Like, it was absolutely amazing. The performance yesterday, I mean, what I've heard of was absolutely brilliant. Absolutely fantastic from Charlton. The scenes were incredible. And I just wish I was there. But to score 2 goals in the space of 2 minutes against the league leaders is just absolutely incredible. And honestly, I'm so proud of the Charlton boys, especially to get a win yesterday. Absolutely incredible. And in the 88th minute, it didn't fare any better for Luton. If anything, it got worse when Andrew Shinnie was given his marching orders for a second bookable offence for a late challenge on Johnny Williams. I have seen it. Williams pushes the ball forward. Shinnie completely takes him out. And even Shinnie knows, as soon as he gets up from the challenge, he immediately walks off the pitch because he knows he's going to get a yellow card. He gets sent off, and that is Luton's 2nd red card in as many games. James Collins being the first, Shinnie being the second. And that is how the game ended. Charlton walked away the victors in a 3-1 win against Luton. We extend our beaten run to 11 games. Luton's 28-game unbeaten run ends. And fun fact for you, Charlton have confirmed now that we haven't lost a game at the Valley against any of the top 5, beating Luton, Barnsley, Portsmouth and Doncaster, drawing to Sunderland. That is an impressive record. Pretty crazy set of games, actually. Of course, Charlton's victory over Luton 3-1. Barnsley beat Fleetwood by 4-2 at home. Portsmouth won at home as well, beating Rochdale 4-1. But probably the most craziest game of the lot was Sunderland's 5-4 defeat to Coventry City. Madness. Absolutely mental game. Sunderland were 3-1 down, got it back to 3-1 at 3-0 at half-time, sorry, and lost 5-4. Absolutely incredible game. Honestly, as a neutral perspective, that must have been an incredible game to watch, but for Sunderland fans, it was pretty poor, because I have seen the highlights of that game. The defending for Sunderland was absolutely shambolic. It was pretty poor, to be honest. But this is what the League One table looks like after those set of games. Luton's lead of the table is not looking that secure. They're 5 points clear of Barnsley. Barnsley are in 2nd on 82. Sunderland and Portsmouth are tied for 3rd on 80 points, but they've both got a game in hand. And Charlton are 5th place on 79. 3 points behind Barnsley, 1 behind Pompey and Sunderland. And because of the results yesterday, Charlton have confirmed their playoff position. Well, we kind of have, because Peterborough are 15 points away from us and they've got 15 points up for grabs, but we are plus 15 goal difference ahead of them. So it's unlikely that Peterborough are going to catch us. So basically, Charlton have confirmed their playoff position. So no matter what happens, we're going to finish in the top 6, most likely top 5 as well, because I don't think Donny are going to catch us. Now, with our playoffs confirmed, and with our victory over Luton, we can go into every game for the rest of the season with the mentality that we can win all of our remaining games. And I think that we can, and I think that we will. Will we finish top 2? I think we can. I think we are more than capable of getting that. With the run that we're on, 11 unbeaten, with Sunderland ending their unbeaten run at home, with Barnsley ending their 20-game unbeaten run last week against Burton, but only getting back into it, I think we can do it. I honestly think that Charlton are capable of finishing top 2. We're only 3 points behind Barnsley, who are on the same games as us. Yes, Sunderland and Portsmouth's game in hand might be a pain, but we need the teams that they're playing against to do us a favour and beat them. But honestly, I think that we can. We only have Oxford, Scunthorpe, Gillingham and Rochdale to play. 2 teams that are down there trying to fight to stay in the division. Oxford will be quite tough because they're on quite a decent run themselves. But yeah, honestly, with the playoffs secure, sod it. Charlton should go for it. That is it for the match review of yesterday's game between Charlton and Luton. Absolutely incredible game. Incredible performance in the Addicts to beat Luton 3-1 and then their unbeaten run. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, can you possibly leave a like, subscribe if you're new over here, and turn those post notifications on so you're notified of when I post. Once again, I cannot extend my apologies any further for not going to the game yesterday, but as I've said a few times, it was completely out of my control. It's, yeah, my dad chose to be ill yesterday, unfortunately. There's nothing I can do, really, but I had to stay behind and take care of family matters. I do apologise, but I will make it up to you guys by A, posting this video, just giving you a video, and B, by going to Oxford away on Friday. I cannot wait for that match. It's going to be a madness. We sold out the tickets, the ticket allocation, 1,800 Addicts fans going to the game. This end of the season is going to be so dramatic, and I cannot wait for it, and I hope you guys will join me on this experience as I take you along to the rest of the games this season. This has been Tyler Runnington. Have a nice day, and I will see you all next Friday at the Kassam Stadium. Goodbye, guys.